Hey guys, what is up? It is I, James Penrose, here for video number 71 on my channel. And this video is going to be another Simpsons episode review for you guys watching. And before I get into this Simpsons episode review, I want to talk about, briefly say that Money in the Bank from WWE, that pay-per-view was okay, it wasn't that good. Cena's champion for the 15th time. Screw that. If he's going to face Lesnar at SummerSlam, then that's okay. But okay pay-per-view. But let's get on with this Simpsons episode review for you guys right now. So, this episode is going to be coming from Season 8. And I'm actually taking a bit of notes from the Classics DVD, because that's what the episode's in, where they only have 4 episodes in here. And the episode is entitled The Secret War of Lisa Simpson. Now I'm going to read what it says on here, then I'll go from there. Okay, it says, when Bart nearly destroys Springfield and is sent to Rommel Wood Military Academy for discipline, Lisa decides she wants to become its first female cadet. Tremble at the sheer brutality of a 4th grade hazing, whatever, shrink from the death-defying spectacle of the Eliminator. Survive a poem by John Keats. Yeah, that's basically the basic outline of this episode. Basically what the episode is where Bart, yeah, he's becoming a big Hellraiser, and there's one moment where he's in Springfield, and the police, he's going for the police tour with the school trip and everything, and he spots a load of microphones. He turns on one microphone and he's like, testing. He puts on 2 at the same time. He's like, testing! And it's louder and louder, and he has an idea, because he sees 20 microphones hanging from the wall, and he's like, hey, this is going to be good. He puts 20 microphones on at one time, and he says, testing, testing! And when he says that, he literally goes, testing! And literally, the power of the sound just took him out of the wall. And literally, the whole town could feel the vibration, and it destroyed a lot of people's things as well, and the alarms went off and everything, and that's where his parents decide, alright, enough's enough, we need to perform strict discipline on him, and the best way to do it is by sending him to military school. But Bart doesn't realise this. He got trolled by his parents and thinking that he was going to Disneyland. You know, he packs up his stuff, thinks he's going, and he's like, oh my god, I can't believe we're going to Disneyland. Hey, where's all your luggage? And that was a funny moment right there. So they set off, and then Bart realises, what, the military school? You lied to me. Yeah, the parents lied to Bart. And so they send him home to military school. Bart doesn't want to stay there, but as Lisa's going around, Lisa actually is inspired by this military school and actually wants to join with Bart. And parents at Marge and Homer at first were like, no, that's too big of a risk. You're 8 years old, this ain't no place for you. And Lisa's like, no, but this is everything I've ever dreamed of being around. You know, this is everything I want to do with my life, basically. And the parents finally agreed to it after some consoling with the leader, the captain of the military school, whatever his name is, because the military school has never had a female cadet. So Lisa would make history by being their first cadet in 185 years, I believe they said in the episode. So they accept her, and Lisa has to sleep in a separate room because she's the only girl and the rest are all boys, so they have to move out with a group called Company L. They have to sleep with them. And the military boys, they're all jealous because Lisa's in, and they're like, oh, I can't believe they let a girl in. And this other guy's like, you know what, well, don't worry, we'll drive her out of the academy. And so they put her through all the tests. You know, they make her do push-ups in the mud with Bart. And Bart's doing well, and Lisa's like struggling and everything, and this guy's like, what's the matter? Girls don't like doing push-ups in the mud? And she just gives up right there. And then they clean this statue of, I don't know what the statue was, but they clean the statue, and Bart's still not with it yet. I mean, he's making more progress than Lisa, but he's still not really getting the gist of it. And then they do this thing where they're spinning on top of a wheel or something, and Bart takes it well, Lisa doesn't, and that's where Bart is actually going, you know what, this is going good, this is doing a good flow, when Lisa's like, this is not what I thought it was. So what she does is she calls Grandpa, I believe, for some advice, and that call lasted hours and hours and hours till it's like, alright, I'm summing this up, bye. And at this point Lisa was really feeling left out, feeling, okay, this was a huge mistake, I shouldn't have done this. And Bart's like, you know what, you can't give up now. You can't give up now. You've come way too far to give up now. And then towards the end of the episode, and this was what I loved the most, and this really left me on a cliffhanger going, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Is Lisa going to fail? Is she going to succeed? What's going to happen? Is where the cadets are put through one final test. I mean, they've been put through tests before, but the biggest test of all came at the end of the episode when they faced none other than the Eliminator. It's a big challenge obstacle where they have to upscale a rope that's going side to side, and they have to climb it and go around from one side to another without falling into some cactuses, I believe it was, some sharp hedges or whatever. So they're going on and they're going on, and Bart ends up completing the course with flying colours, and the last person to do it was Lisa Simpson, and she is scared shitless, and the boys were like, you know what, don't fall, you know, it's alright, you be scared, in a sarcastic way. They were wanting her to fail, basically. They wanted her to fail, and she started off well, and as she got to the halfway point, the wind was coming, and she was about to fall, and all the boys were like, drop, 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 and then Bart's like, you know what, Lisa, you can do this, you can make it, and she gets back up, and she starts climbing, going around again, not climbing, but she carries on with the rope, and she makes it to the end, and it just basically ends from there, you know. But what I really liked about this episode was how there was points during this where during that moment where I thought Lisa could actually fail, you know, and it might just end bad from there, you know, and they might just go and wander off and back to their normal lives. But no, Lisa actually graduated from the military school, and so did Bart. I mean, Bart, he had a great time there, actually, seeing how he was a kid that did not really want to do this, because it was meant to be for discipline at first, but it actually turned out to be beneficial for him and actually got a huge reward out of it. And the ending segment was so funny because they're driving back, and Homer's like, you know what, kids, we're so proud of the way you completed military school. You know what, we thought this time we'd take you to Disneyland for real. And Bart and Lisa are like, yeah, get in. And they're at the parking lot, and just as they think they're there, they look at the sign and go, wait a minute. And they're at the dentist, and Homer and Marge trolls them, and they're laughing their asses off, and it ends from there. This episode was hilarious, and at that moment there was hilarious as well. In all honesty, this was one of the first few episodes I ever watched, being a Simpsons fan. That's basically all I have to say for it. That was just plot and the storyline, and I talked about just there my favourite moments of the episode. One of my funniest moments of the episode was that, basically. I'm just gonna end it there. This episode was great. Not the best episode of the season, but definitely one of the best of all time. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this episode review of Season 8, The Secret War of Lisa Simpson. If you want more episode reviews, then comment down below and let me know. I've got a bunch of episode reviews you can check in my Simpsons playlist on my channel, so make sure you guys check that out. And also, you guys can like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Alex Wilkerson and Connor Kenway for all of their videos on GTA 5, San Andreas gameplay, Assassin's Creed, and cheats and unlockables and trophies to unlock. Yeah, you know the gist of it. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm James Penrose, and all I can say is peace out, my brothers.